All year long, the New York Yankees' struggles were defined by three principal things. At times, unclutch hitting, bad fundamentals, and, above all, some of the worst timed bullpen blowups you'll ever see. Even still, they managed to win 94 games, drawing their nemesis, the Red Sox, in the wildcard round. Yet, in Game 1, the same boogeyman that had been chasing them all season would end up rearing his ugly head, leading to a breed of heartbreak that's gotta be sickeningly familiar to their fans. Things would begin pretty well for them offensively, as they proceeded to get back-to-back hits to lead off the bottom of the first after a scoreless top. But after a strikeout of Cody Bellinger and double play ball from Giancarlo Stanton, they would come out of it with absolutely nothing. But this would not be the case in the bottom of the second, as Anthony Volpe managed to, in a 2-strike count with a couple outs, crush a home run to right field, a shot that actually made him the first batter in Major League history to have 15 hits and 10 walks in his first 15 postseason games. Shout out to Nicholas Grishin for his email pointing this out, by the way. And for a time, this proved huge, as Fried managed to work his way out of trouble in both the third and fourth innings, before inducing his last big play of the day a couple frames after, with a double play off the bat of Nate Eaton. Sure, the offense at this point hadn't really managed to get going, but at least they still had the lead, right? Well, as you'd expect based on what I detailed in the intro, this wouldn't really last much time at all after Fried departed with 1 out in the 7th with nobody on, as after a Luke Weaver walk to Ceddanne Rafaela, Nick Sogard would lace a hustle double to the right center field gap, putting the tying run on third and the go-ahead one on the second. This put the righty on the precipice of registering arguably the worst timed bullpen blowup of the year, and just 1 pitch later, he would officially do just that, when Masataka Yoshida grounded a fastball hard up the middle. You can see from the look on Fried's face just how frustrating this was for the lefty, who had pitched his heart out, en route to, now, a tough luck no decision. From here, the pressure would fall on the back of the Yankee offense, but they could get absolutely nothing versus big lefty Garrett Crochet, who proceeded to throw nearly 120 pitches of 1-run baseball in this one, striking out 11 before departing with 2 outs in the 8th, at which point nigh unhittable reliever Aroldis Chapman got bailed out after some miscommunication between Wilber Abreu and Rafaela, with Abreu managing to pull in a tough catch. Insult would be added to injury after Alex Bregman tacked on in the top of the 9th with an RBI double, despite the fact that there had been nobody on with 2 outs. New York would have one final chance in the bottom half of the frame, but despite loading the bases with nobody out, they wouldn't manage to push across even a single run, seeing Trent Grisham strike out to end it, putting them 1 loss away from the conclusion of their season entirely.
Alright everybody, if you made it this far, I appreciate you watching, and if you did, consider checking out any of these other videos on your screen right now for other content just like this. Also, if you ever see anything you'd like to see me detail in the video, feel free to reach out to my email, basebpoet@gmail.com, and if I end up using your idea, I'll give you a shout out. Thanks for watching, have a great rest of your day.